Guess what? Pokemon TCG Pocket is releasing the Eevee Grove expansion. Let's watch the trailer and see what this is all about. Alright. Evolve. I'll go through all of these here afterwards. Oh, I love Flareon. That's cool animation. I'm sure we're gonna get custom animations for these too. Alright, full art Sylveon EX Penny with an Eevee bag. Ding. From the Pokemon.com website, this is coming in just under a week's time at the time of this recording, and we are going to be getting over 100 new cards. Holy smokes. 100 new cards. A bunch of them are going to be Eevee themed. Here's 3 of them here, a sneak peek, but I'm going to switch over. And let's start looking at these. No worries, I know I'm blocking off some of this text, but I'll read it and then you can see it over to the left anyways. We have Eevee EX, which is a basic Pokemon, 90 HP, and it knows Evolve. This Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon that evolves from Eevee if you play it from your hand onto this Pokemon. This Pokemon can't evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. Okay. And then it knows Bite, 1 energy, 30 damage. You got to get into your evolution, so there you go. You got Eevee EX. Next up, we have Flareon EX. 150 HP, and it knows Combust. Once during your turn, you may attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If you do 20 damage to this Pokemon. Wow. And then it knows Fire Spin. 3 energy, 130 damage, discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. What if you couple that with like Infernape? You build up Infernape, you attack those energy, go to the bench, and then maybe. But okay, that's really interesting. Next up, we got Sylveon EX, 140 HP for this one, Psychic type, and it knows the ability Happy Ribbon. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may draw 2 cards. Okay, so that's essentially the ability of Eevee. And then it knows Fairy Wind, 2 energy, 70 damage. And that's it. Alright, I guess you could use it for the drawing effect. Here we have basic Leafeon. It knows Leaf Blast. This attack does 20 more damage for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. Yo, that's pretty good. It is a stage 1, so you have to evolve into it, but that's alright. 90 HP. That's pretty good. You might couple that with Superior, potentially. And then we have Vaporeon, 120 HP. Basic Vaporeon. And we know Hyper Whirlpool, 3 energy, 2 colorless, 70 damage, flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, that could be fun. A little inconsistent. It's very similar to Guzzlord or, Team Rocky Grunt, that sort of thing. But yeah, that could be fun to do. You just gotta build up. 3 energy for 70 damage isn't the best. Glaceon, 100 HP. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Alright, that's cool. So you can attack the bench. You don't have to attack the active slot. So that could be good. Jolteon, Beginning Bolt. If this Pokemon evolved during during this turn, this attack does 20 more damage. Okay, so 40 base, 60 on the first turn it is evolved, and if it attacks, 1 energy. That's not bad, and then 90 HP. We have Espeon, Energy Crush. This attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Holy! That is going to be good. Yo, just imagine Dark Tina is no longer going to be a thing. 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon? What the heck? 100 HP? Okay. I think that one could see a decent amount of use. We have Umbreon next, 100 HP. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Alright, that's another one that's pretty good, and that's going to stop... That's going to stop the Buzzwole decks, you know? Actually, a lot of the Ultra Beast decks could be walled by Umbreon. Huh. Next, we got Swirlix. Basic, 60 HP. If one of your Pokemon used Sweet's Relay during your last turn, this attack does 20 more damage. Okay. Alright, basic. I mean, not basic, but alright, so continual use of that. Milcery. It also knows Sweet's Relay. Same effect, 50 HP. Leafeon. I love this art. Man. That's the Leaf Blast, but that's just the, illustrative rare. Alcremie. This attack does 40 damage for each time your Pokemon used Sweet's Relay during the game. Wow, 40 more damage. Okay, yo, that can build up pretty quick, but it only has 80 HP, so it's, it can get knocked out pretty quick. Weak to Steel, 1 energy retreat cost. Yep. Here's Penny. Supporter card. Look at a random supporter card that's not Penny from your opponent's deck and shuffle it back into their deck. Use the effect of that card as the effect of this card. Wow. But it's a random supporter. Interesting. And then we have Eevee back. You choose one of the following effects. It's just a regular item trainer card. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon that evolve from Eevee do plus 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, so it's similar to like a Giovanni. And then you can heal 20 from each of your Pokemon that evolves from Eevee. Okay, that's pretty good. Some good utility there. And then that's it. That's Sylveon right there. Happy Ribbon. We already know what that does. And there's going to be a lot more cards released, and there's a lot more to go. Should be interesting. It might, like the Ultra Beasts did, they really did impact the meta quite a bit. So I wonder if these evolutions, especially the EX variations of it, how it's going to impact the meta. But what I'm really curious about is, how are you all feeling with the constant, monthly release of new sets? Are you able to keep up? Do you like that there's so much fresh content being released so frequently, or do you find you're getting overwhelmed? You can't really complete the set, especially for free to play. It's going to be hard to complete and gather all the cards, let alone the set list. It's going to be hard to collect, the illustrators, the crown rares, all that, the shinies. There's a lot. There is a lot. So I'd love to know your thoughts. How are you feeling about the new set? Comment that down below. Check out some of my other videos. My next video, I should be pushing to Master Ball ranked, close to there. So make sure you check that out as well. Thanks for the support, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.